Live high school basketball on Lake TV is brought to you by Chris Caesar, Arrowhead Title, Central Ozarks Medical Center, Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapels, Slumberland Furniture, At the Lake, Price & Randall, Injury Attorneys, Sir Dyke Yamaha, Midwest Roofing, MoDOT, Buckle Up, Phones Down, Ozark Homes, New Spring Wellness Center, the LOZ app, Lake Expo, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And welcome to Versailles. It's high school basketball on Lake TV. The Versailles Tigers at home to the Tigers of Smith Cotton tonight. It feels like basketball weather out there. It is cold here in Versailles, right about 32 degrees here at the start of the game, but it is hot inside the building and about to get hotter with these two teams going at it. They are rivals. They're not far apart. This series has been dominated by Versailles for the last couple of years. They've won 7 of the last 8, but whole new thing going on at Smith Cotton. They've got a new head coach and a whole new attitude, and they are much, much better this year. I caught up with the new head coach at Smith Cotton, Brennan Scanlon, down on the court just a couple of seconds ago. So, Coach, your first year back at Smith Cotton, and it's been a great start for you guys.
Not bad, not bad. I have a good group of kids that they want to be successful. They want to be good, and they want to learn, and we're just trying to take it day to day. And we have had a good start to the season, so just looking to get better day in and day out.
Yeah. And tonight you get a Versailles team. They've been really good the last few years. They're a little bit down this year. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Well, I don't know. I just see some scores, and we're not good enough to take anybody, for granted, or we got to come out and play hard no matter who our opponent is. So regardless of who we're playing, night in and night out, we have to be ready to play.
What's going to be the key for you guys tonight? What do you want to see your guys do?
Well, they just got to play hard. They got to play hard. They got to share the ball. They got to control their emotions, let their play speak for itself. We got to play fast, but also limit turnovers and mistakes.
Okay. Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach Scanlon and this Smith Cotton team comes into the night 4-3. They won 3 of their first 4 games. They have dropped 2 out of their last 3. They played some pretty good competition here in the last couple of weeks, but playing really well, much better than they have in recent years. So here on the COMC pregame show, we will take a look at the home team next, the Versailles Tigers, who come into tonight at 2-5. So we'll check in on the Tigers and hear from their head coach next here on the COMC pregame show.
During the winter, there's truly no place like home. But the complexity of buying a new piece of property can really harm the season's spirit. That's why Arrowhead Title Inc. is here for you when accuracy matters. From titling to escrow to settlement, Arrowhead Title can provide an easy solution for crucial parts of the process. Title insurance, closing on residential or commercial transactions, we're here to make sure those mountains are easy to climb. Call or go online today. Chris Caesar at Arrowhead Title, proud supporter of live high school basketball on Lake TV.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic and 2 pediatricians with same-day appointments available. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone with 5 primary care locations conveniently located across the Ozarks. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission. Welcome back to Versailles. This is your COMC pregame show. We get ready for Versailles at home against Smith Cotton tonight. Rivals from just down the road. Versailles has won 7 of the last 8 in this series. But as I mentioned earlier, Smith Cotton, a new head coach this year, and they're playing much, much better. They're going to be a tough out tonight for Versailles. So the Tigers of Versailles come in 2-5, lost their first 2 games. They've alternated wins and losses since then. They come off a tough last-second loss to Clinton earlier in the week, so that was a tough one. Versailles looking to bounce back from that. They have a new first-year head coach as well, Wyatt Espinoza. I caught up with Coach Espinoza down on the floor just a couple of minutes ago. So, Coach, here we are just before Christmas time. Are the guys going to be into this game tonight, or are they thinking about the holiday?
Well, we've had kind of an activity day today. A bunch of them have been playing volleyball all day, so I'd say they're loose and ready for the game, physically. Now, mentally, we'll see, they're high school kids. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, you never really know, do you? So you guys have gotten off to an okay start. You like the way the guys have competed and pretty much been in every game.
Oh, absolutely. Every single game they've competed and they work hard, and on the defensive end, that's what's going to keep us in games. Now, offensively, with us being a little immature to the varsity style and the varsity speed, we've been a little inconsistent now. The last 3 games, I've liked where we've been offensively. But we just got to put it all together.
There you go. A tough Smith Cotton team, man. They come in here with a lot of athleticism, a lot of height. They're going to be tough.
Absolutely, and our plan is to kind of use their quickness and pressure against them. Defensively, we're going to try to slow them down, and offensively, we want to use what they want to do, their pressure and stuff like that, and use that against them.
All right. Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Ought to be an interesting game tonight, that is for sure. Your Price and Randall keys to victory tonight. First of all, for the visitors from Smith Cotton, have 10 or fewer turnovers and limit their opponents to under 50 points. Those are the Price and Randall keys to victory for Smith Cotton tonight from just down the road in Sedalia. Price and Randall keys to victory for the home team, the Versailles Tigers tonight. Slow down Smith Cotton's offense, play physical on both sides of the floor, and play together. So those are your Price and Randall keys to victory for both teams, home and away. This is the COMC pregame show. We'll have the starting lineups coming up for you next. It is the COMC pregame show.
I regret to inform you that Jason was killed in a car crash today. This is one of the hardest parts of our jobs, so we're doing everything we can to end crashes on Missouri roadways. Starting January 1st, we'll be writing tickets for cell phone use while driving. This includes sending or reading texts, taking photos or videos, or watching your phone while driving. Let's make our roads safer together. Time is up on distracted driving. Time is up on tragedies.
For our Lake area teams, they've got their eye on the prize this season with big aspirations.
And basketball can be similar to driving, where sometimes it can be a matter of focus and attention.
Distracted driving led to over 25 fatal crashes on Missouri roadways in 2024 alone.
So be a part of the solution and not another statistic.
Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall, injury attorneys.
Midwest Roofing gives back to the communities that we serve. For every 100 Google reviews, we're going to give a new roof to someone in need. And we also build raised garden beds for community-nominated veterans. Alongside weekly volunteering, that's how we give back to the community.
At New Spring Wellness Center, we understand how hectic life can be and the stress that comes with it. We also understand that your health often gets forgotten about. Whether it's addiction, weight loss, or lack of energy, New Spring Wellness Center offers natural services you won't find other places. From our vitamin IV drips to our laser hair removal and everything else. Naturally better health is our focus at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach. Call now to schedule your free consultation. Welcome back to Versailles, your COMC pregame show. Getting the starting lineups right now, starting for Smith Cotton tonight. Number 0, Jacoby Lynn. He is a senior, 6'1". Number 3 is Malachi Reed, a senior at 5'11", averaging 17 points a game. Number 10 is Dak Whisker, a junior, averaging 14 points a game. Number 12, Robert Balance, who is a senior at 6'3", and then Nakia Cole is also the final starter. He's a senior at 6'2". Starting for the home team tonight, Versailles. Number 2, guard Reese Murdoch. He's a senior, averaging over 20 points a game. Mr. Everything for this team. Number 3, at guard, Braden Albrecht, 11 points a game for Braden. Number 4 is TJ Schoolfield, a senior guard. Number 5 is Joey Bartelli, a junior, averaging just over 3 points and 5 rebounds a game. And number 24, Tyler Morrison, a junior, averaging about 6 points and 6 rebounds per game. So Versailles coming in, looking for a nice win after a tough loss earlier in the week to Clinton on a last-second shot. As for Smith Cotton, they have started the year hot and playing very well. They come into this one with a lot of confidence. That is your COMC pregame show for the night. We look forward to a good basketball game here in Versailles. Tigers and Smith Cotton. Versailles has won 7 of the last 8 over the last few years. But as we mentioned in the pregame show, new coach at Smith Cotton and a whole new way of doing things, and they have been a tough team to beat so far this season. Opening tip goes out of bounds, and it looks like it will stay with Smith Cotton. Just underway here in Versailles. Thank you for joining us on Lake TV for high school basketball. This is our last game before the Christmas holiday. We'll be back after January with more action. Shot from 3, boom, right off the bat. Keela Reed with a tray, and Smith Cotton up early here. Both these teams are Tigers, so probably won't be able to just say the Tigers did this or that. Steele, they're out on top. You can see Smith Cotton very athletic. They missed the layup there and an over-the-back call. Good job on the boards by Versailles there. I think that was Tyler Morrison, the junior, with the block out and the rebound, and he gets the foul. So this Versailles program the last few years has been very, very good. A lot of shooters. Those guys have graduated. There's a steal shot in the backcourt, up and good from Dax Whisker. He's a junior, and it's an early 5-point lead for Smith Cotton. Quickly down the floor. Versailles gets the shot up. No good, but out of bounds. It should stay with the hometown Tigers. Yep, Versailles will take it out underneath their own basket here. Down early, 5-0. Not quite a minute into this one. And they'll need to score because this Smith Cotton team, they score a lot of points. Good pass down low. Reese Murdoch with a shot. He's fouled. Reese Murdoch, Mr. Everything for this Versailles program this year. I mean, he's been a starter on the football team, I think, since he was a freshman, and has played a lot of basketball for the last 4 years as well. Hits the first one from the Midwest Roofing charity stripe, and he will get another one. Second one is no good off the back iron. Fight for the rebound. Smith Cotton will come down with it, 5-1. Versailles on the board, though, with that first free throw. They'll need more than that. Some great basketball players here at Versailles over the years. Nice pass down low, reverse layup, up and good. Wow, they made that look easy. Dak Whisker again. And he is a scoring machine for Smith Cotton. Nice drive, shot up and good. Reese Murdoch again. He's got all 3 of Versailles' points. Nice drive down the lane that time. Smith Cotton, a bigger school than Versailles, much bigger actually. Smith Cotton a class 5, Versailles class 2, maybe 3 now. Nice pass down low, shot inside, up and good. And Smith Cotton making it look pretty easy so far. That was Robert Balance, backcourt, near steal Tigers, that's still on the floor. Finally a whistle there, and I think they're going to say out of bounds, and it will stay with Versailles. Couple of early substitutions, 9-3. Just underway here, and the Smith Cotton team is in a much bigger conference than Versailles, the CMAC conference, which Camdenton, Elias, Rockbridge, other teams like that are in. Steele in the backcourt, shot from long range, and boom, wow. This team can shoot. Malachi Reed, his second three of the quarter, and it's 12-3 all of a sudden. And that might be an over the back, and yeah, it was. Thought it was touched. So does Coach Espinoza over there on the bench for Versailles, saying that was touched. That shouldn't be over and back. And so the referees are talking about it, and they're going to change their call as Coach Espinoza got his point across, and one of the other officials saw that he was right. Nearly stolen in the backcourt. This Smith Cotton team is pressing hard. It goes out of bounds, but that was last touched by Smith Cotton. So in the previous game, the JV game, Smith Cotton won that 77-23. 77-23. Wasn't much of a game, and they played very much the same way they're playing here in the varsity game tonight. Very hotly contested defense, a lot of steals, and some really good sharpshooting from outside. And the Tigers are going to have to tighten things up, maintain control if they're going to stay in this, down by 9 early on here. An early start, 6:30 start. There's a steal as Smith Cotton takes it the other way quickly. They are tough on defense. Drive down the lane, shot no good. Nice board there that time from Rasa for Versailles. Little over aggressiveness back there. And so the Tigers will bring it in, but they'll have to face this full court pressure, it looks like. As Smith Cotton is not letting up. Near steal, it is stolen, saves it, and Smith Cotton maintains possession, shot no good. Nice rebound there, and the Versailles Tigers will come back the other way. Nice drive, Murdoch all the way up and good. Reese Murdoch, all 5 of the Tiger points. Trying to stay close here as this Smith Cotton team has come out firing tonight. Like I say, they're in a tough conference. Smith Cotton will play the likes of Rockbridge, who won the 6A state championship a few years ago, and Elias, who are always good, Jefferson City, which has been in the Final Four the last few years. So as good as this, wow, nice pass, reverse layup, missed down low, but offensive board. Smith Cotton will get another shot. You don't want to leave him open from long range. Boom! Malachi Reed with his third 3 of the quarter. He can hit it, obviously, from out there. 9 points in the first quarter, all from long range. Here's a long ranger for Versailles. No good. Off the front iron there from Allen. And quickly, Smith Cotton will go the other way. Drive down the lane, shot up and good. That's Jacoby Lynn with his first bucket of the night. We get a timeout as Versailles wants to talk about it. As they take a break, we'll take a break for Ozark Homes.
During this chapter of life, we are really taking the time to enjoy the little things.
So it was important to have our final wishes pre-planned so our family wouldn't be burdened later on.
Hedges Scott Millard made it simple but thorough. They provided us with different options right here in the comfort of our home.
We are so glad that we planned ahead. Now a whole lot more of this, a little of this, all with the peace of mind we wanted.
At Hedges Scott Millard, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life. Take time to enjoy it.
Lots of customer favorites at Slumberland. Sofas as low as $389 at Slumberland. Lots of customer favorites at Slumberland. Sofas as low as $389 at Slumberland.
Great start for Smith Cotton. They are up by 12, 17-5 here in this first quarter. Leading the way is Malachi Reed, number 3 for Smith Cotton. 3 threes, 9 points, and the full court pressure continues. Ball is stolen, up and good, and a foul. That's Dax Whisker again. That's his 3rd bucket of this quarter, 6 points, and he will go to the Midwest Roofing free throw line to try to make it 7 and to finish off this 3-point play. The pressing defense is pretty impressive for Smith Cotton. A free throw up and good for Whisker. Just a junior, 7 points already. And there's another steal in the backcourt. Drive, shot from the elbow is going to be short. Rebound down to Reese Murdoch. And it's nice for Versailles when Smith Cotton misses a shot because they can't go into that pressing full court defense, which is really tough. A foul. Not on the shot, so Versailles will take it out on the baseline. 20-5, an early 15-point Smith Cotton lead. Murdoch can't get any room to get a shot off there. Tigers are going to have to try to run the offense. They haven't had a whole lot of luck at that in this one so far, and Smith Cotton has started to go to the bench already. Ball goes out of bounds, but off of Smith Cotton. (20-5) with 2.5 to go in this first quarter. And Coach Scanlon comfortable enough early on, as you would imagine with an early 15-point lead. Starting to bring in a lot of guys off the bench. Murdoch looking for some room for these guys to get a shot off. Good defense there. Ball thrown away down low. And Smith Cotton quickly back the other way. Don't let him shoot for 3. There's one from long range. Short. Offensive board. Goes to Smith Cotton, and they'll reload here. Moving the ball impressively. Nice drive down the lane. They find the open man pretty quickly. Nice rebound down low. Back up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Versailles. And number 23 there, big guy, is Jerron Belt. And Jerron is 6'5", a junior. This Smith Cotton team brings a lot of height with them. Not to mention athleticism. They're not just tall, but they can move. A nice pass down low, shot no good. Tigers controlling the board, nearly stolen from behind. But Versailles gets it back, and we'll have a backcourt foul going on Jacoby Lynn, wearing number 0, senior for Versailles, or for Smith Cotton. Coach Espinoza pulls the guys over to the bench. Have a little talk with them as we shoot free throws here on the other end. TJ Schoolfield on the Midwest Roofing free throw line. First one is up and good. Nice smooth shot from TJ. He'll get another one. 20-6. Schoolfield, the first Versailles player other than Reese Murdoch to score, misses a second one. So it remains a 14-point lead for SC. Nice trap there and a steal for the Versailles Tigers. Good job on the defense as they give Smith Cotton a little bit of their own medicine there with the trapping defense. A near turnover, nice pass down low, shot no good. Offensive board back up, no good, and this time controlled by Smith Cotton. They'll come back the other way quickly. Versailles, good offense that time, had their chances to score, just couldn't get it to go down. Their best offensive possession of the evening. Shot from long range, no good. Murdoch, big rebound. He'll bring it down quickly the other way. And in just the last minute, this Versailles team seems to have woken up. Whoop-de-doo from Murdoch, couldn't get it to go, got it back, got fouled. Good play for Reese Murdoch down low. Coach Espinoza again calling 4 of his players over to the bench to talk with them while Murdoch goes to the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. Reese 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far. Misses that one short. He'll get another one in the act of shooting. 20-6, 1:05 left in this first quarter. Versailles down fast in this one as Smith Cotton came out shooting. Second free throw, nothing but net. And Reese has 6 points for the first quarter, down to the last minute of the first frame. Pump fake, shot from 3, boom. I'm telling you what, that number 3 Malachi Reed is a sharpshooter. 4 3-pointers in this first quarter. 4. Gonna have to get somebody on him. Ball knocked out of bounds by that pressing defense. It will stay with Versailles. Tigers really baffled by this press. Another near steal, pass down low. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds. Ben Peck, the junior, had a look there, but couldn't get it past the height of Smith Cotton. 23-7. Versailles looking for some early answers. Inbounds pass nearly got away, and it did get away. Went out of bounds. Not sure who he was trying to get that to, but there was nobody there. 23-7. Smith Cotton with the lead and the ball. And a half minute to go here in this first quarter. I'm telling you what, this coach Ganlon has just made a massive change with this Smith Cotton program. Boom! Another 3 from Malachi Reed. That is 5 3-pointers in 1 quarter for Malachi Reed. Senior for Smith Cotton, 26-7. And if this keeps going, we're going to get a mercy clock tonight. Nice move from Murdoch all the way down the lane. Couldn't get it to go, though. Rebound down to Smith Cotton. And with 4 seconds to go, they'll put it up from 3 again. No good this time. And that will do it for quarter number 1. But, whoo, man, that was a highlight show put on by Smith Cotton with a 26-7 lead after the first quarter. We'll take this quarter break for Ozarks Homes.
Live high school basketball on Lake TV is brought to you by Chris Caesar, Arrowhead Title, Central Ozarks Medical Center, Hedges Scott Millard, Family Chapels, Slumberland Furniture, At the Lake, Price & Randall, Injury Attorneys, Sir Dyke Yamaha, Midwest Roofing, MoDOT, Buckle Up, Phones Down, Ozarks Homes, New Spring Wellness Center, the LOZ app, Lake Expo, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Welcome back to Versailles. The hometown Tigers got spanked in that first quarter. They trail it 26-7. And you can thank pretty much one guy for that. Number 3, Malachi Reed, the senior for Smith Cotton, with 5 3-pointers in the first quarter, 15 points. 7 points for number 10, Dax Whisker. And it's all Smith Cotton so far in this one. Versailles going to need to figure something out if they're going to get back into this thing. Reese Murdoch had 6 points in that first quarter, 6 of the 7, and there's a near steal. Versailles maintains. Nice pass down low. Reese Murdoch will pick it up. Nice dish back down low again. Shot up and good. Great pass down low. Ben Peck gets the bucket. His first bucket of the night. First bucket of this second quarter. Versailles going to need a ton more of those here. Pretty quick. There's a nice steal. Good hands down there from Albrecht. And Murdoch comes away with it, drives the lane, looks for the open man. Good ball movement, shot up and no good, but the offensive board to Versailles. Peck gets it. Nice drive down the baseline. Murdoch will take it from 3. No, but another offensive board. Good job back up. Good, and a foul. Great job from TJ Schoolfield down there. Gets the offensive board and the putback. And he'll go to the Midwest Roofing charity stripe, looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. Versailles has come out with new life in the second quarter, the first 4 points of the quarter, and they've made it a little bit closer, 26-11. Free throw, good. Up and in, and he finishes off the three-point play. Substitution for Smith Cotton, momentarily stopping things here. Smith Cotton will bring it in, get it going, 26-12. That first quarter was a thing of beauty if you're a SC fan. Best basketball Smith Cotton's played in a while. They pull it back, let the clock run a little bit. In no hurry at this point, which is completely opposite from everything else they've been doing. Nice dish down low, shot up and good. Not an easy shot. Drew Barry gets it to go, his first bucket of the night for Smith Cotton, and here's that full court pressure. Great job breaking it over the top pass drive, no good from Peck. Got a little bit too close, near steal, but we're gonna have a whistle and a foul instead. Coming up at the Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime, we will have an interview with the activities director, Aaron Allen, here at Versailles. And we'll talk about some of the great things going on here at Versailles. We've also got a special ceremony at halftime, and he'll help us see what's going on there. Nice shot off the glass from Jacoby Lynn. He's got 4 points for the night. Versailles breaking the press this time, get all the way down. Nice pass down low. Good hand steal, but Murdoch gets it back, and he's hammered down there by Robert Balance. And so Reese will go to the Midwest Roofing free throw line for 2. Reese Murdoch, 6 points, all in the first quarter. First one no good, a little hard off the back iron. He'll get another one. Couple of substitutions for Versailles. They try to stay fresh as this Smith Cotton team not only runs and guns, but they play full court pressure, and there is no mercy with that defense of theirs. Murdoch hits the second one from the Midwest Roofing free throw line. Ball movement back and forth. Versailles playing some pretty good defense, trying to slow this team down. Don't let that number 3 shoot. He had 5 three-pointers in the first quarter. Versailles got out on him quickly. Good hands, knocks the ball away, but it'll stay with Smith Cotton. Versailles playing a lot better in this second quarter than they did early on. I think it was kind of shock and awe for Versailles in that first quarter. Smith Cotton came in and shocked them, and Versailles was in awe. There's a shot in low, no good. Offensive board back up, no good. And this one comes down too. It knocked out of bounds off of Versailles. They say it'll go to Smith Cotton. Contending for those rebounds down under there, making it tough. Smith Cotton will bring it in from underneath their own hoop, but they set up way out above. Find the man down low, shot up and good. That was Drew Barry, his second bucket of this second quarter. Versailles breaking the press. Reese Murdoch with a nice pass drive. Shot good. Great job on the press that time. Quickly the other way. Smith Cotton finds the open man. No good, and it's Reese Murdoch with the rebound. He'll bring it back the other way. Nice drive down the lane. Finds the open man from 3. Ooh, just missed it. Nice fighting for the board. Putback is up and good, and he is fouled. Wow, good job, TJ Schoolfield. the second time in this second quarter that he's gotten an offensive board, putback basket, and gets fouled. He finished off the three-point play last time. He'll try to do it with his free throw from the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. 32-17. Versailles hanging tough here in this second quarter. Free throw bounces around, drops through. So Schoolfield has 6 points on 2 3-point plays here in the second quarter. 32-18, just over 4.5 to go before halftime. Been a much more alive team from Versailles. Wow, that was a long-range three from Malachi Reed, and he hits it. His 6th three of the night. Backcourt defense is almost a felony back there. They finally call a foul against Smith Cotton. Looked like a mugging there for a while. It'll stay with Versailles after the backcourt foul. But that's the way Smith Cotton plays defense tonight. They are all over you. It's really tough. There's a steal. Versailles gets it back, though, and they're going to call it a tie-up. Arrow is pointing Smith Cotton's direction. So SC will have the ball back, 35-18. Versailles keeping pace here in the second quarter, where they were just blown out there in that first quarter. 18 points for Malachi Reed for Smith Cotton, all on three-pointers. I tell you what, that last one was, I mean, he had to be 12 feet behind the three-point line, and he hit that. There's another three-point shot, no good. But the offensive board, and here is Reed again from three. Finally missed one. Wow. Somebody needs to write home about that. Here come Versailles all the way in. Shot is blocked, but we're going to get a foul. Good job from Braden Albrecht. Taking it hard to the hoop, and he picks up the foul. And he will go to the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. Albrecht with 2 points on the night. This will be his first free throw of the evening. First one is up and good. He'll get another one. Drew Berry, the sophomore, checking back in for Smith Cotton, number 5. 35-19. Second free throw, good. Nothing but net for Albrecht. He's got 4 on the evening. And Versailles has pulled it back within 15. A near steal from Murdoch. Couldn't quite get there, and gets a foul on that second reach. Again at halftime, the Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. Versailles Activities Director Aaron Allen will join us. A lot of big things, good things happening here at Versailles. Chat about that. 3.5 to go before halftime. And we get another whistle. I think that foul's going to go on Tyler Morrison. Versailles. Smith Cotton will bring it in from underneath the hoop. Pretty much cruising. Oh, don't let him shoot a three. There he goes again. Malachi Reed. That makes it 7 three-pointers on the night. 23 points. He is a sharpshooter indeed. Can't leave him open at all. Drive down the lane, layup up and good. Great drive from Rowan Allen. His first bucket for Versailles. Quickly back the other way. Smith Cotton doesn't even take a breath. And they're down, flying around underneath their own hoop. And another three tried, not gonna go. Long range pass for Versailles. Albrecht pulls it up, puts it up, partially blocked. Smith Cotton will bring it back quickly the other way. Reed down low, goes out of bounds off of Jerron Belt, and it'll go to Versailles. And again, man, I tell you what, Smith Cotton, full court pressure all the time. Doesn't matter if they're up by 20 or 2. They're coming at you with this defense. Versailles did a really good job breaking the press that time. Schoolfield from the corner, no good. Nice rebound down low, shot back up and good from Tyler Morrison, his first bucket of the night. And Versailles as close as they've been in a long time, down by 14. Good job here in this second quarter. Nice pass down low, nearly stolen though. Smith Cotton gets it back. Defense much more difficult in this second quarter for Versailles than it was in the first. The guy that's killed him the most is the one with the ball right now, number 3, Malachi Reed. 7 3-pointers in this first half. You heard that right. Good ball movement, but good defense. Open look from 3, boom. That was Drew Berry, who's got 7 points, all in this second quarter for Smith Cotton. And here comes the trapping backcourt defense. And we're going to have a timeout called by Versailles to get out of that trouble. So while they take a break, we'll take a break for Ozark Homes.
Is it raining outside?
Looks like hail.
Honey, I thought you said you called Midwest Roofing to replace the roof.
Nah, I got a really great deal with that.
When it comes to your home and your family, you should never sacrifice quality. That's why at Midwest Roofing, we use top-tier components, leaving no issues unaddressed. In fact, our technicians are the most thorough in the entire industry, providing a high-definition digital analysis of your roof. That means you don't have to worry.
I think I'm going to call Midwest Roofing back.
Don't worry. I'll call them.
Call your local Midwest Roofing office or visit us online at mwroofing.us and schedule your free inspection today.
Looks like it stopped raining.
Back here in Versailles, and the full court pressure continues for Smith Cotton. Versailles brings it up. Murdoch. There's an open look from 3. Little hard off the back iron, but good job from the Versailles offense. And Smith Cotton will come back up 41-24. Just over a minute left in this first half. Join us for the Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. Nice drive down low, shot up and good, and a foul. Jerron Belt, the junior, gets his first bucket of the night, and he'll go to the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. Looking for the old-fashioned 3. Smith Cotton's not just good in the first 5. They've got depth. Really good. Tell you what, they're going to be a tough team to beat in that CMAC conference. Free throw is no good. Rebound down to Versailles. Ooh, nice job. Near steal in the backcourt, but Murdoch beats it, drives, takes it all the way down. Layup good. Reese Murdoch, 9 points for the game. He is something. 50 seconds left in this first half. Be sure to join us for the halftime show. Be talking with the Versailles activities director. Nice drive down the lane, dish, and wow. There were a couple of fouls there, and I believe they called a foul before. No, it was the charging foul. There was a Tiger that got run over down there. 39 seconds to go, and Versailles has played very well in this second quarter. Their problem was the first quarter, where they were down by 19 before they knew it. 43-26 now. Reese Murdoch finds the open man. It's almost like playing football quarterback back there. They break the press. Murdoch will take it in all the way, lay it up, and good. Sweet move from Reese all the way down. 11 points here in this first half. It looks like Smith Cotton will look for that last shot of this half. There's a long-range bomb, no good. Finally missed one, but the offensive board back to Smith Cotton. An open look down low. Up and good for Drew Berry, who's had a great second quarter. Near steal in the backcourt, and the clock runs out. So that'll do it for the first half. Pretty much all Smith Cotton. with a 45-28 lead. And coming up, the Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. We'll be talking with Versailles Activities Director Aaron Allen. So don't go anywhere. That's coming up momentarily here on your Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
During this chapter of life, we are really taking the time to enjoy the little things.
So it was important to have our final wishes pre-planned so our family wouldn't be burdened later on.
Hedges Scott Millard made it simple, but thorough. They provided us with different options right here in the comfort of our home.
We are so glad that we planned ahead. Now a whole lot more of this, a little of this, all with the peace of mind we wanted.
At Hedges Scott Millard, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life. Take time to enjoy it.
Welcome back to Versailles. It is halftime as Smith Cotton with a nice halftime lead, 45-28, as Smith Cotton was lights out in that first quarter. And welcome to the Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. We are joined by Aaron Allen, who is the activities director here at Versailles. Aaron, thank you for joining us, sir.
No problem. Always appreciate you guys coming and what you do to put our kids out there and to promote our kids and our school. So
absolutely,
very much appreciated.
I've never noticed before, but you've got a great voice there, man. You know, you could have a career in broadcasting.
Yeah, maybe in the next one. Not for TV, for radio.
You're
right?
pretty though too. I don't know. You got a pretty face.
Well, thanks.
So we've got a halftime ceremony going here. What's going on?
So right now, earlier in the day, we had our Final Four recognition team from 2005, and we thought it was a great opportunity to also honor our state championship golfers. So Justin Yoder and then Danny Dornan, we get to bring those back and honor these guys at halftime, and just kind of a big recognition night for us, because ultimately, you know, it comes down to honoring your past and what they mean to the school, and bringing them back and what they mean to the community. And they're not forgotten. Nothing's forgotten. We may change things, we may do things, but they're always welcome here, and that's what we're trying to promote by bringing these guys back.
That is so cool. So we've got state champion golfers out here, and from what year?
Oh my gosh, you'd have to ask the guy. He's telling you right now.
Okay.
I kind of leave it in the hands of Jason Vansel. He's the history buff, and sometimes I don't feel right stepping in and doing it because, you know, I'm not from here. So I let a good admin delegates to people who are good at what they do.
Absolutely.
And that gentleman down there's got it. He's got 2 pages of golf stats down there. He can tell you anything you want to know about him. But we're lucky to have him here and to bring him back, and they're just excited about it. So it promotes our school very well.
And as you mentioned, you honored before the game the 2005 team from Versailles here, Class 3, third place finalists. They went to the Final Four. First time Versailles had been to the Final Four, I think, since 1947.
Long time.
Before that, about 50 years.
Yes, sir.
So that was pretty cool to see those guys celebrated.
I think one of the things that Mr. Vansel put out there was only 2 times in 116 years. So
wow.
As strong as the basketball history has been here, you look at the new banners and the numbers that are up there, and you go, man, holy cow, you should have had, you know, not any more success, but to only have 2 come out of that success is a pretty big deal. And the great group of guys, and they're chumming it up. We fed them before the game. They're still hanging out in there, and I just look around, and I only knew a couple of them, but I mentioned that the only time you typically get people together like that is funerals or weddings or something. So to be able to organize it and to get 14 players back here,
that's cool.
To sit down and to hang out with each other. They flew in, people are driving, and it was a special moment. It was pretty cool for those guys, and I know Jason really enjoys doing this. So he's pulling it all off. We just set it up for him and let him do his thing.
It was fun to watch too, because I didn't realize. I know Isaiah Ryan, who coaches the Eldon girls now, and Josh Walter, who is a coach of the Versailles Versailles boys team last year. I didn't realize they played high school together and went to the Final Four together.
I actually didn't know that either. You know, sometimes those players like that don't talk about themselves a whole lot.
Right,
so
yeah.
it's kind of hidden, and then we get the email about the mission recognition for April or March, and I started forwarding to people who knew these guys and can organize a lot better than I could, and names started popping up. I'm like, I recognize that name. I'm like, Coach Walters is down the hall from us, so he's been hiding some secrets.
That is so cool. So we're talking with Aaron Allen, who's the activities director here at Versailles, doing an amazing job. This is your second year,
yes, sir,
as the AD. You guys try to be intentional about everything you do with your activities and your sports, you know, to create the right culture,
yes,
teach
sir.
the kids the right things. How's that working for you? Are you doing what you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're slowly progressing. Obviously, we had some change of guard from superintendents and then me and then some other positions and even coaches. We talk all the time about 27 new coaches, and you see some of them on display tonight and on the girls' side, but it's the same thing you preach to kids. There's no wasted movements. Do everything with a purpose. Do everything with an intention. And so that's kind of my motto as I go through, and I try to work and do what we can at the school to promote as much as we can with purpose and reason, not just do things randomly because we're supposed to.
Right, and that's cool. You guys are always working at improving facilities and things like that. Anything new like that happening at Versailles?
So we've got, you know, our banners that have been redone. We got lots of compliments. Kyle Middleton's here, our previous AD, and he's like, man, you've dressed the place up nice. And sometimes it's just those little touches to make people know when they walk in things are correct, they're updated, they're doing it. Next year we've got 3 different color banners up here for our state banners, and that's a goal of mine to get that done. Remove some of these banners and get a digital board. So I mean, it's a lot of things. It takes money, it takes time to make sure you don't forget people, but you know, we've upgraded our wrestling facility with a new wrestling mat. We're in talks of buildings for wrestling to free up some gym space for people. Just, you're constantly talking, you're hoping you're always improving, not just the current facilities, but also adding to your need within the school district.
Right. Cool. That's very cool. And a couple years ago, you made the big move conference-wise.
Yes, sir.
You moved out of the Tri-County Conference into a new conference, which is the Ozark Highlands Conference,
Yes,
which I'm reading on the wall over there.
Very good.
Has that worked out well for you guys?
It's good. You know, the travel, I think our people are trying to, they're feeling the travel a little bit. We've got 3 schools that are 2 hours, almost 2 hours away. But my job to do that is to alternate some of those schools so you're not traveling the same direction. One away, one home. And then make sure your non-conference games are in the area. You know, nice, easy trips where you're going to Tippin, you're going to Eldon, you're going to Warsaw, Stover. I mean, all the local ones, you try to fill up your non-conference areas. But competition-wise, I think people just thought, oh, we're going to jump into a different conference and win games. And that's not the case. I mean, you're talking about a different side of the state with different philosophies and a little bit hard-nosed and communities that are close-knit. And we're making the adjustment with our new coaches and new mottos and what they're doing and the culture they're bringing.
Absolutely. Well, really good stuff happening here at Versailles. And if you haven't noticed it, start noticing what they're doing up here in Versailles. And by the way, and you mentioned it, a new superintendent, right?
Yep. We hired one last Saturday. That job was posted, and they had interviews and actually had a board meeting to be able to hire one. I'm going to mess his name up. I think it's Pettigrew. I've been swamped, so I hope he's not watching.
Yeah,
but,
if he did, you get a mulligan on that one.
Yeah, from the Ray Peck School District, and he was the assistant soup there in charge of operations. And I actually had a chance. He was walking around and came into the office a little bit, and we got talking about transportation. And, you know, the guy knew his lingo, and I don't know if he was testing me or if I was testing him. I didn't really know, but seems like an awesome guy. I got a lot of texts from people in the area, just like, you're getting a good one, and that's always nice to hear.
That is.
The second a hire comes out and you announce that. So
well, they got a good one in you, that's
well,
for sure.
Thank you.
That's Aaron Allen. He's the activities director here at Versailles. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate it, and for hosting us here at Versailles.
No problem, Chris. You're always welcome here. We enjoy Lake TV and what you do for us. So hope you enjoy the rest of your time here, and we look forward to the next time we get to see you.
All right, my friend. And we'll be back with more on the Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic and 2 pediatricians with same-day appointments available. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone with 5 primary care locations conveniently located across the Ozarks. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
It's new, it's here, and it's now. It's the Lake Expo app. You asked for it. Now Lake Expo is bringing it. Featuring more news, more real estate, with more boating and boats for sale, and more of what's happening at the lake. The Lake Expo app is feeding your need to know. Stay connected to the lake from anywhere. The lake is always just one click away. Download the Lake Expo app today, available on the App Store and Google Play.
For our Lake area teams, they've got their eye on the prize this season with big aspirations.
And basketball can be similar to driving, where sometimes it can be a matter of focus and attention.
Distracted driving led to over 25 fatal crashes on Missouri roadways in 2024 alone.
So be a part of the solution and not another statistic.
Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall, injury attorneys.
Welcome back to Versailles at halftime. This is your Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. Our thanks to Aaron Allen, the activities director at Versailles, for joining us there for that wonderful halftime interview. So here are some of the scoring numbers in the first half. Smith Cotton up 45-28, and they are led by number 3 Malachi Reed, 21 points on 7 3-pointers in the first half. 9 points from Drew Berry, all of those coming in the second quarter. 7 for Dax Whisker, all 7 of those coming in the first quarter. And then a couple of guys with 2, Jacoby Lynn and Robert Balance and Jerron Belt. As for the hometown Versailles Tigers, led by Reese Murdoch, again, like a 4-year superstar here at Versailles. He is a senior now. Reese with 6 in the first quarter and 5 in the second. 7 for TJ Schoolfield. 6 of those 7 coming in the second quarter on 2 3-point plays. We had Braden Albrecht. He's got 4 and 2 apiece for Rowan Allen and Ben Peck and Tyler Morrison, and that rounds out the 28 points for Versailles. So the Tigers were down by 19 after the first quarter, played much better in the second quarter, kept pace, even made up a little bit of ground, but they've got a whole lot more ground to make up in this second half if they're going to be able to come back and win. And believe it or not, Smith Cotton has gotten the worst of it in this series over the last few years. Versailles has won 7 of the last 8 in this series. Smith Cotton has turned things around this year, that's for sure. That is your Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. We'll have the second half right after this.
During this chapter of life, we are really taking the time to enjoy the little things.
So it was important to have our final wishes pre-planned so our family wouldn't be burdened later on.
Hedges Scott Millard made it simple, but thorough. They provided us with different options right here in the comfort of our home.
We are so glad that we planned ahead. Now a whole lot more of this, a little of this, all with the peace of mind we wanted.
At Hedges Scott Millard, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life. Take time to enjoy it.
Live high school basketball on Lake TV is brought to you by Chris Caesar, Arrowhead Title, Central Ozarks Medical Center, Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapels, Slumberland Furniture, At the Lake, Price and Randall, Injury Attorneys, Sir Dyke Yamaha, Midwest Roofing, MoDOT, Buckle Up, Phones Down, Ozark Homes, New Spring Wellness Center, the LOZ app, Lake Expo, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Welcome back to Versailles, getting ready for the second half tonight. The first half belonged to Smith Cotton for sure. They scored 26 points in the first quarter and 19 in the second quarter. So Versailles' defense stepped it up a little bit. Versailles with only 7 points in the first quarter. They scored 21 in the second quarter. Leading scorer for Smith Cotton, Malachi Reed with number 3 with 21 points, all on 3-pointers. And it's Reese Murdoch leading the way for Versailles, 11 points in the first half. Smith Cotton will start out third quarter with the ball and the lead. Good ball movement, shot from 3, boom. That's Mr. Automatic Malachi Reed. He's got 24 points now, all on 3-pointers. Inbounds pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Versailles. Tiger on Tiger here. Versailles and Smith Cotton a near steal in the backcourt. And we get a foul called. It's going to go against Dax Whisker. That's kind of a cool name, isn't it? Dax, D-A-X, Whisker, W-I-S-K-U-R. I think I want a name like that, you know, like Fabio or something. Full court pressure backcourt. There's a near steal. It is saved, but Versailles comes away with it thanks to Reese Murdoch. An open look from 3, decides not to take it. He will, though. It is up and boom! Nice shot from Tyler Morrison. He's got 5 for the game, his first 3 of the night. Good start to this second half for Versailles. I tell you what, Smith Cotton, they are going to be tough this year. Nice pass down low, layup, good. Sweet ball movement. And that was Dax Whisker with the layup there. Ball knocked out of bounds again on the inbounds pass. It'll stay with Versailles. And nearly stolen, it is taken away. Just over a minute into this second half. Smith Cotton not slowing down. Reverse layup up and good from Robert Balance. He's got 4 for the night. And with all these steals that turn into layups, some pretty easy shots for some of these guys. Sweet move. Good shot. I believe that was TJ Schoolfield with that bucket. Give him 9 for the night. Good drive. 52-33. There's another long range from Malachi Reed. That kid doesn't miss from 3 very often. 27 on the night. Good ball movement from Versailles. Pass down low, shot missed, but back up and good. Good job, Rowan Allen down there. Good ball movement and found the open man down low. Good stuff there from Versailles. Smith Cotton right back at it. Shot from 3, good. Dax Whisker again. Wow, even Versailles is playing good, but this Smith Cotton team is just really something else. And there's another steal. Can't give them an inch. Pass down low, open man, layup, good. And that is Nakia Cole, his first bucket of the night. Nice inbounds pass to break the press. Layup, good on the other end. Good ball movement. That was Allen again. Good stuff from Versailles. They break the press, get the easy bucket. 60-37. There's a steal. Good job. Layup on the other end. Good, and the foul. Rowan Allen coming alive. 6 points here in the third quarter, and he goes to the Midwest Roofing free throw line looking to make it 7. He had 2 in the first half. He's got 6 more already here in the third quarter. The sophomore, Rowan Allen, averages just over 5 points a game. He's surpassed that here tonight. Free throw from the Midwest Roofing charity stripe, no good. Rebound comes down to Murdoch, and he puts it right back up and in. Good job from Reese to be prepared for that one. And Versailles has got on a little bit of a run, still down by 19. But as good as this Smith Cotton team is playing, it could be a lot worse. Good hands from Reese Murdoch to knock it away. Comes back to Smith Cotton, shot down low, no good, but a foul. Foul's going to go on Allen, and it'll be Smith Cotton going to the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. Jerron Belt, the junior, 2 points for the game. Looking to add to that. 4:48 to go in this third quarter. Free throw long off the back iron, no good, but he'll get another one. Fouled in the act of shooting. And keep in mind, we'll have the Slumberland Furniture postgame show for you. We'll talk with the game-winning coach right after the game down on the floor. And we'll also talk with the game-winning coach's choice for the MoDOT Buckle Up, Eyes Down player of the game. That's always fun, talking to these high school kids. Second free throw, no good. Offensive board, though, and a travel called. It was Simon Gladish that got the board there. Took an extra step when he came down with it. Full court pressure again. Versailles breaks it. They've gotten better as the game has gone on, breaking that press. Sometimes it goes the other way and it just flusters you and you just go downhill. Nice pass. Layup missed, but boy, that was a sweet pass from Tyler Morrison down the other way. Good pass down low, shot up and good from Jerron Belt. He's got 4 for the game. Versailles breaking that press again. Taking it all the way in. Albrecht had a shot block, came down with it, put it back up again, and it goes. So he's got 6 points. There's a nice pass down low. Layup up and good. That was Balance, who's got 4 in this third quarter, 6 for the night. Midway through the third quarter, Morrison will bring it across the timeline. Heavily hindered there. And near steal, but Albrecht gets it back. 64-43. Murdoch couldn't find any room there. There's a shot from Morrison's going to be off from long range. Quickly back the other way. Malachi Reed, number 3. Just about everything he's thrown up tonight has gone in from three-point land. Whoa! Man, that should be a charging foul. Put him on the football team and give him the ball. He lowered his shoulder and ran through the defender there. And so offensive foul against Smith Cotton. Some substitutions here with 3:23 to go in the third quarter. In Versailles, Tigers, and Smith Cotton is something special this year. They're a good team. Albrecht looked like he traveled, no call. Reese Murdoch can't get it to go from 10 and quickly back the other way. A little bit of plenty of contact, no call. Nice dish down low, but Smith Cotton couldn't get the shot off. They get it back, good ball movement, open look from 3. Going to be short, but offensive board comes right back to him. Good job from the Versailles defense trying to keep up with this ball movement. Nice pass down low, open man layup, no good. He missed it. Ball goes out of bounds off of Drew Berry, number 5, sophomore for Smith Cotton. He was probably too open on that one. No break though for Versailles. They goes out of bounds. Looked like it touched the Tigers on the way out, Rowan Allen, but they will give it back to Versailles. Pressure continues. Reese Murdoch will take the inbounds pass this time, and he will just dribble drive through it. He gets fouled trying to dish down low. Good job from Reese. Reese has got a whole lot of experience, having played varsity ball and getting a lot of time for the last 4 years. Last year, I believe they district champions, go into the sectionals before getting knocked out by a Final Four team. Albrecht from 3, boom! Nice shot from Braden Albrecht. He's got 9 for the night. Back to within 18 for Versailles. Nice pass down low, drive to the bucket, and it's good, and a foul. Tell you what, big number 23, Jerron Belt, a junior. He runs over people on the way to the hoop. He doesn't care who's in the way. Big Jerron is 6'5". And he's now got 6 points for the night. Looking to make it 7. No good. He's 0 for 3 on his free throws tonight from the Midwest Roofing Charity Stripe. Dish down low. Great pass, and shot is up and good from Simon Gladish. Gladish first bucket of the evening. The Smith Cotton Tigers sharing the wealth now as pretty much everybody on the roster. There's a couple of guys that haven't scored, but most of them have. And when you're up by 20 most of the night, you can do that. 22 now, 68-46, a steal in the backcourt. Layup up and good the other way. That's Gladish again. He's got 4 points. And this time, Albrecht almost lost it, got it back. Shot from 3, no good. Murdoch comes down with it, turn around, put it back in. Good job, Reese Murdoch, now with 15 on the night. 70-48. The Versailles Tigers just trying to keep pace at this point. Nice pass down low, layup is good. That's the first time tonight Malachi Reed has scored anything but a 3-pointer. Steal in the backcourt, Smith Cotton, he'll take it straight to the hoop, shot up and good. Again, Gladish, 6 points, all in the third quarter. Boy, they turn those turnovers into points and fast. Near steal. Versailles gets it back, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the hometown Tigers. Being a bigger school, this Smith Cotton team has obviously a lot more student body athletes to choose from. Shot from 3, no good from Albrecht. Belt with a big rebound. Drive down the other way, layup all the way, and missed the layup. Versailles comes down with it. Less than a minute to go, and we have a foul in the backcourt going against Jacoby Lynn, number 0. And we'll walk to the other end. Versailles in the bonus, so they will get some free throws here before the end of the quarter. It'll be Tyler Morrison, the junior. He's got 5 for the night. Hit a 3-pointer earlier in this quarter. Free throw from the Midwest Roofing charity stripe up and good. He'll get another one. Got a really nice shot, Tyler Morrison does. Before the game, Versailles celebrated the 2005 team that went to the Final Four. Ended up 3rd place in Class 3 in the state of Missouri in 2005, so they were honored before the game tonight. Just the 2nd team in Versailles history, 116 years that they've had a Final Four team. And that was in 2005. Had a good team last year that a lot of people thought might get that far. They got to the state sectionals. For the referees slowing things down here to talk something over there. 51.8 seconds to go in the third. And it's kind of been memory night or celebration night or something like that here at Versailles, because at halftime they celebrated some state golf champions here at Versailles. So some pretty great memories and celebrations going on here in Versailles tonight. Not necessarily this game, because Smith Cotton's dominated from the start, up by 24 right now. And there's a drive down the lane, shot up no good, but a foul. And that is number 3 is Malachi Reed. He's a senior guard, 5'11", averages 17 points a game. He's blown that out of the water tonight. He had 21 at halftime. Got 29 right now, looking to add to that. His first free throw is up and good. Nothing but net from the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. I believe that gives him 30 for the night, unofficially. And we're just at the end of the third quarter. Second one, up and good. I'm guessing he's going to go on and play some college ball somewhere. Not all that tall, 5'11", but tall enough to hit shots, I'll tell you that much. Albrecht from 3, no good. Fight for the board, comes down to Smith Cotton, another breakaway, layup up and good. Malachi Reed again. He's a scoring machine. Man, Mizzou might want to call him. Nice move from Reese Murdoch. Couldn't get the shot to go, but boy, it was a sweet way to the hoop, that's for sure. Quick shot on the other end, no good. Rebound down to the Tigers of Versailles. That's 3 quarters in the books. Again, Smith Cotton comfortably in the lead, 76-50. So we'll take this third quarter break for Ozark Homes.
You ride on our reputation. You ride on our reputation.
Lots of customer favorites at Slumberland. Sofas as low as $389 at Slumberland. Lots of customer favorites at Slumberland. Sofas as low as $389 at Slumberland.
Welcome back to Versailles as we head into the fourth quarter. The Tigers of Smith Cotton comfortably in the lead, 76-50. They've led from the get-go, led by 19 after the first quarter. There's a near steal, ball still on the floor. Of course, Smith Cotton comes up with it as they have all night, and the layup good on the other end. Gladish has 8 for the game, all in the second half. Simon Gladish just underway here in the fourth quarter. We, of course, will have the Slumberland Furniture postgame show for you, where we'll talk with the game-winning coach right after the final buzzer down on the floor. And his choice, the coach's choice for the MoDOT Buckle Up Eyes Down Player of the Game. So be sure to join us right after the game. At this point, it's looking like it'll be a Smith Cotton game-winning coach. 78-50, 28-point lead. And I tell you what, it's not a fluke. It's not like Versailles has played poorly. This Smith Cotton team has just played that well. Look out CMAC Conference, because Smith Cotton's for real. Look out Camdenton. Camdenton's in that CMAC Conference, their first year in there. Other teams in there, Rockbridge, which is a perennial power. Jeff City, a perennial power. Get a turnover out on top from Morrison. So it'll go over to Smith Cotton. So there's a lot of good teams in that CMAC Conference, basketball and football. And I'll tell you what, this Smith Cotton team is not going to be an easy out for anybody, I don't think, this year. And look out in years to come. Their head coach's his first year there. Shot from 3 is good, and a whistle underneath, I believe. Wow. I think, did they give him? I don't think they gave him the bucket. Fouled down underneath before the bucket, apparently. So Versailles will get it underneath the basket. And just a minute into this fourth quarter here, with a 31-point lead now for Smith Cotton. Dish down low, shot no good. Schoolfield got it off, but he was amongst the redwoods down there. Pretty tough. Look out for this guy. Don't let him get a 3 off, because he doesn't miss very often. Certainly hasn't tonight. Here he goes from 3 again. He missed one. How about that? Reese Murdoch loses the dribble. Reed the other way, dish down low, couldn't get the shot off. Nice pass out high. They move the ball really well. Drive down the baseline, block. Good job from Braden Albrecht, slapping that one away. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Smith Cotton. 81-50. And we have hit the turbo clock, the lead over 30, so the clock runs even when there's a timeout or dead ball at this point. Shot down low, goes. Good job from Whisker. He's got 14 for the game now. So this fourth quarter will probably go pretty fast, since the clock won't stop during a dead ball. Drive down the lane, shot up and good, and a foul. Joey Bertelli, his first bucket of the night. Sweet move. Got it to go, and he gets the foul. He'll go to the Midwest Roofing free throw line. 83-52. He can bring it back within 30 with this one. Not going to get it, though, and missed everything. And so Smith Cotton will get it underneath the Versailles basket, bring it up. And even with the dead ball, clock still running since it's over 30-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Nice move down low. Layup up and good from Nakia Cole. He's got 4 points for the game now. Even with this big lead, 33-point lead, Smith Cotton still pressing full court, drive all the way in. Foul on the body. The block was pretty clean, but a lot of body contact there. And we're going to get a timeout with 4:31 to go. While they take a break, we'll take a break for Ozark Homes. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic and 2 pediatricians with same-day appointments available. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone with 5 primary care locations conveniently located across the Ozarks. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission. Four and a half to go in this one here in Versailles. Smith Cotton has led from the beginning, 85-52. And they're not a fluke. They're the real deal. And we've got number 3 for Smith Cotton is hit 9 3-pointers. Turnover, layup up and good. Jacoby Lynn has got 4 points for the game. And another turnover, and 2 Smith Cotton guys ran into each other. And you can see number 0, Jacoby Lynn, is down. He hit his teammate head on as they were going for that steal. And good to see him getting up, albeit a little bit woozy, looks like. They're going to walk him over, hopefully give him a little break on the bench. I'm telling you what, that was a tough hit. Kind of a football kind of a hit, but they're not wearing any pads in this game. You know, they call basketball a non-contact sport, but believe you me, there's plenty of contact out there. So there was no foul because it was the 2 teammates that ran into each other. Smith Cotton will have the ball after the turnover. I don't keep turnover stats, but turnovers for Versailles tonight are high. I mean, a lot. But again, this pressing defense from Smith Cotton, it's been really good, really tough to beat. Nice pass again, layup up and good. Robert Balance got 8 points for the game. And they're deep too. They got a lot of good players. We're gonna have a push out away from the basket foul called. And so Versailles will take it out underneath their own hoop. They do the bonus free throws quarter by quarter. So they had some free throws in that third quarter, bonus free throws. Here in the fourth, they have to start out again. So mass substitutions here for Smith Cotton, as maybe Coach Scanlon will call off the Dogs with 3:40 to go in a 89-52 lead. Versailles with the ball. Nice drive down the lane. Shot good, and a foul. Good move, Braden Albrecht. He's got 11 for the night, and he'll look for 12 at the Midwest Roofing Charity Stripe. And again, the clock runs. Turbo clock with the lead over 30 points here late in the game. Join us for the Slumberland Furniture post-game show right after the game. We'll talk with the game-winning coach and his choice for the MoDOT Buckle Up Phones Down Player of the Game. 3 minutes to go. Ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to be off of Staton, number 2. And so Versailles will get it back. I'm guessing Smith Cotton would like to get into that 100-point mark, but they're probably not going to get there with 2:37 and the continued clock running. 89-54, and the starters on the bench here for the final couple of minutes. See what they do with the guys off the bench in there. Nice dish, find an open man, drives the baseline, puts it up, not going to go for him. Offensive board for Smith Cotton though, and a steal the other way, and a tackle. Had to call it. The official was going to let it go, and then he just couldn't because it was too obvious, I think, as the clock still runs, mercy rule. And I'm guessing, yeah, he's going to put Bertelli on the Midwest Roofing charity stripe. First one is up and no good. He'll get another one. Joey Bertelli, the junior, 0 for 2 on the free throws tonight, looking to get one to go down for him with 1.5 minutes to go. And the clock running. Even as he takes a free throw line, he banked that one off the backboard. Got it to go in. Good job. Used to call that in horse. Off the backboard. Near steal. And almost got it that time, but foul called. I believe against Allen, the sophomore. Good looking young player. Rowan Allen, 8 points in the game tonight. Number 1 for Versailles. Nice inbounds pass, less than 1 minute to go. Smith Cotton looking to dish it off. We got a whistle down low. It's going to be a charge on Smith Cotton, turnover. And Versailles will get it back with 35 seconds, clock running. Still, and substitution there for Versailles. Morrison will take a seat. 24 seconds. 89-55. Shot from 3, gonna be short. Fight for the rebound, goes to Smith Cotton. Down to the last 10 seconds here. Layup, up and good for Drew Barry. Or no, that was, I don't even have him on my roster. There's a shot from 3 as the buzzer goes off, no good. And the final score, Smith Cotton gonna win it easy. They run away with it. And coming up next, we have your Midwest Roofing, we have your Slumberland Furniture post-game show and your MoDOT Buckle Up, Eyes Down Player of the Game. So don't go anywhere. That's coming up for you next here on Lake TV.
During the winter, there's truly no place like home. But the complexity of buying a new piece of property can really harm the season's spirit. That's why Arrowhead Title Inc. is here for you when accuracy matters. From titling to escrow to settlement, Arrowhead Title can provide an easy solution for crucial parts of the process. Title insurance, closing on residential or commercial transactions, we're here to make sure those mountains are easy to climb. Call or go online today. Chris Caesar at Arrowhead Title, proud supporter of live high school basketball on Lake TV.
I regret to inform you that Jason was killed in a car crash today. This is one of the hardest parts of our jobs, so we're doing everything we can to end crashes on Missouri roadways. Starting January 1st, we'll be writing tickets for cell phone use while driving. This includes sending or reading texts, taking photos or videos, or watching your phone while driving. Let's make our roads safer together. Time is up on distracted driving. Time is up on tragedies.
Back here in Versailles on the Slumberland Furniture post-game show with a game-winning Coach Ganlon. Boy, Coach, you guys looked really good tonight.
We shot the ball well, passed the ball well. Defense needs to be better, but kids played hard, and it's always good to get a win.
Yeah, absolutely. What a difference you've made. Your first year as head coach here, and this looks like a completely different program. What have you changed here?
I think just the mindset. You know, we tell our kids day in and day out that, you know, every time we step on the court, we expect to win the game. And confidence is a huge thing, especially in high school basketball. And we're coming together as a team, and everybody's doing well, and a large part of it is this guy right here, Malachi Reed.
Yeah, absolutely. So introduce us to your MoDOT Buckle Up Phones Down player of the game.
Malachi Reed, senior, Smith Cotton High School, one of the best pure shooters in the area.
Yes, sir, he is. Come on over here, Malachi. Holy cow, unofficially 9 3-pointers. Yes, you didn't miss many. You feel pretty comfortable shooting those things.
Yeah, I feel comfortable. You know, it comes with a lot of hard work, you know, a lot of practice. You know, that's what I do at practice. You know, I shoot the ball, so that's what I come prepared to do at the games, you know. So I like to come prepared, so.
I've watched you guys for the last few years. Not anything like this. I mean, it didn't look like you were having fun, didn't look like you were confident. Out there, you guys are just running over people.
You know, well, we decided, you know, a bunch of our guys, it was a young program a couple years ago. A bunch of these same guys, it's the same team. So we just decided, you know, we're going to come in here, play our hearts out, you know, play as hard as we can, score, win the games, and, you know, have some fun.
Yeah. And you're in a tough conference. I mean, you got big schools. You got, you know, Rockbridge and Jeff City and Camdenton and all those. I'm guessing you feel pretty confident.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, how can I not feel confident? You know, I got to. We're going to come into those games to win. I'm never going to come to that game thinking, oh, we're going to lose. So they're going to have to look forward to us. It's yeah.
All right, Malachi Reed, the player of the game. Thank you, sir. You bet. Good luck the rest of the way. We'll be back with more of the Slumberland Furniture postgame show right after this.
Live high school basketball on Lake TV is brought to you by Chris Caesar, Arrowhead Title, Central Ozarks Medical Center, Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapels, Slumberland Furniture, At the Lake, Rice & Randall, Injury Attorneys, Sir Ike Yamaha, Midwest Roofing, MoDOT Buckle Up, Phones Down, Ozark Homes, New Spring Wellness Center, the LOZ app, Lake Expo, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Lots of customer favorites at Slumberland. Sofas as low as $389 at Slumberland. Lots of customer favorites at Slumberland. Sofas as low as $389 at Slumberland.
You ride on our reputation. You ride on our reputation.
Back here in Versailles, it was a battle of Tigers, Versailles Tigers and Smith Cotton Tigers, and wasn't much of a battle. Smith Cotton dominated tonight pretty much from beginning to end, so much so that they had the mercy clock running in the end. Final score was 91 for Smith Cotton, and we're not sure what Versailles ended up with because they went black on the scoreboard like the second the final buzzer went off, but it was like 91-55, something like that. We'll check on that for you. All right, let's take a look at some of the scoring numbers. First of all, for the Versailles Tigers at home, they were led by Reese Murdoch, 15 points, 11 of those in the first half. He leads the way for this Versailles team. 8 points tonight for Rowan Allen, all but 2 of those coming in the second half. 11 for Braden Albrecht, 9 for TJ Schoolfield, 7 for Tyler Morrison, 2 tonight for Ben Peck. It was 55. Okay, so thank you. So the final score was 91-55. And then over on the Smith Cotton side, it was pretty clear who the player of the game was. Your MoDOT Buckle Up Phones Down player of the game was Malachi Reed, a senior guard. Malachi hit 9 3-pointers tonight. He had 7 of those in the first half. I mean, he kind of cooled his jets in the second half. Finished with 32 points. That kid is something else. And being in the CMAC, you'll hear from him as the year goes on. 14 tonight from number 10, Dax Whisker. 8 points apiece for Robert Balance and Simon Gladish. And we had 6 points from Jerron Belt. 4 for Jacoby Lynn, 2 for Nakia Cole for the 91 points. If Smith Cotton didn't call off the dogs there toward the end of the fourth quarter, they probably would have scored 100 points tonight. Very impressive. And their new first-year coach, Scanlon, is doing a pretty amazing job with that team. As Smith Cotton wins tonight, easy, 91-55. So this is our last game going into the Christmas holiday break on Lake TV, but we will be showing you encore games of the games we've had for you earlier this season. Every Tuesday night and Friday night, 7:32. So the high school basketball isn't going away over the holidays. You can still see the encore games Tuesday night and Friday night, 7:32. Our next live game will be right after New Year's on January 3rd with Boonville at Eldon. We'll get our first look at the Eldon Mustangs. And in the month of January, on the 10th, we'll be in Camdenton, Cap City in Camdenton, a conference game. On Thursday, the 16th of January, we'll be at Osage as they take on Buffalo. On the 21st of January, we've got a doubleheader for you. The girls game and then the boys game with Max Creek at Climax Springs. Big rivalry between those two schools. Small schools, but big rivalry. And believe it or not, the Max Creek girls are one of the best girls teams in the state this year. So we'll get a look at them. And those are our games we have coming up for you, live games in January. But again, over the holidays, on Tuesday night and Friday night, we will have encore games from games like this earlier in the season. So be sure to tune those in and watch those. We would like to thank our incredible crew, just a wonderful crew bringing you these games. Andrew Evans is our director down in the truck. Sean Kober and Spencer Wall on the camera doing such a good job bringing you all of these shots. And so we thank them. Tonight it was all Smith Cotton as they win at 91-55. We'll be back January 3rd, our next live game. So until then, have a very great Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Happy holidays, and God bless you.
Live high school basketball on Lake TV is brought to you by Chris Caesar, Arrowhead Title, Central Ozarks Medical Center, Hedges Scott Millard Family Chapels, Slumberland Furniture, At the Lake, Tyson Randall, Injury Attorneys, Surdike Yamaha, Midwest Roofing, MoDOT, buckle up, phones down, Ozark Homes, New Spring Wellness Center, the LOZ app, Lake Expo, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.